Hello my fellow procrastinators, how are you today? Today's dish that we're going to be making is sort of a inspired, my take kind of thing on a dish from Thailand called Laab Moo. But it's like a fried pork dish with Thai basil. Great dish. One of my favorite things to do in Thailand is anytime I take the train going from one city to the next. You get like these grandmothers that are selling it at each station. It's a delicious dish, very cheap, very simple, very easy, and I imagine it's sort of like a fast food for the average Joe. So my version of it, where I work, where I live, is kind of difficult to find good fresh basil. So I kind of tweaked it slightly to sort of fit what I can buy here. Which is coriander, and that's cilantro to the people across the pond. So I use that instead of basil. So it's a Thai inspired, it's not necessarily a specific dish. There's probably one small thing I should mention, and that's a specific ingredient that I use, and all it is toasted rice that's been ground up in a pestle and mortar, or a blender, or a coffee grinder, anything you have to turn it into a powder. It just sort of adds a lovely dimension to it, and I think it sort of rounds it off. Nutty, there you go, a smoky, nutty taste, but using dry roasted rice. Yeah. Anyway, let's get started. One small thing, my personal belief with this particular dish, and actually with most cooking, is not necessarily to follow 2 tablespoons of this and 1 teaspoon of that. It's sort of just follow your own taste buds. Add a little bit of sugar, try it. Add a bit of this, try it. If you don't really like coriander, cilantro, then use basil. Sort of go with your own flow, so to speak.